Welcome to BL Stories, where romance, drama, and unforgettable boys' love come to life. Love knows no limits, and the best stories aren't always straight. Subscribe now and join our growing BL-loving family. The first time I saw Elijah, he was standing at the edge of the basketball court, bathed in golden light. His black hoodie clung to his shoulders like it belonged there. His laughter carried across the court, low and magnetic, drawing eyes and hearts like moths to a flame. I was new to campus, still fresh from the conservative suburbs of my hometown, and I hadn't come here to fall in love, especially not with another guy. I told myself it was admiration. A man could admire another man's jawline, couldn't he? A guy could acknowledge another guy's confidence, the way he drew people in with casual charm. That didn't mean anything. At least, that's what I kept telling myself. My name is Ryan. I'm 20, a computer science major who hides behind code and logic. On paper, I'm the average guy. My mom raised me alone after my dad bailed, and I spent most of high school pretending I fit in. But pretending gets exhausting. So, when Elijah came barreling into my life, all wild curls and unfiltered truth, something cracked in me. By some cosmic joke, Elijah ended up being my roommate. The universe has a twisted sense of humor. "You good with top bunk or bottom?" he asked, his voice rough with sleep as we unpacked. "Bottom," I answered too quickly. He grinned. "No worries. I don't snore much." It was easy with him, too easy. He didn't care what people thought. He wore nail polish and didn't flinch when someone made a stupid comment. He laughed it off or stared them down. He was everything I wasn't brave enough to be. Nights stretched into deep conversations. He'd lie on the floor, eyes on the ceiling, asking questions like, "Do you think people are born knowing who they are, or do we figure it out in pieces?" I never had answers. Just more questions. There was a night I remember more than any other. We were alone in our dorm room, the air thick with summer heat. The fan did little to cool the space between us. He was lying on his bed shirtless, arms behind his head. I was pretending to read. "Do you ever think about guys?" he asked out of nowhere. My throat tightened. "Like how?" "Like, romantically. Or sexually. Or whatever." I didn't answer. I couldn't. My pulse raced. Did he know? Was I that obvious? He didn't push. Just shrugged and went back to scrolling on his phone. But the question lingered in the room like smoke. It happened at a party. Alcohol, dim lights, and too much heat. Elijah danced with a girl, their bodies close. I told myself I didn't care. I was talking to some girl from my physics class, but my eyes never left him. Then some guy grabbed her arm. Elijah stepped in. Words escalated. The guy shoved him. I moved without thinking. One punch. One bloody knuckle. One stunned silence. Elijah looked at me like he was seeing me for the first time. Not the quiet roommate. Not the code nerd. Someone else. Someone willing to protect him. We walked back to the dorm in silence. My hand throbbed. He broke it with a whisper. "Thanks. Don't mention it." He stopped. "I mean it." "That was brave." I shrugged. He had it coming. His eyes searched mine. Then he did something unexpected. He hugged me. Just a second too long. Weeks passed. The air changed. Our hands would brush. Our silences got heavier. One night, I woke up from a nightmare. Cold sweat. Gasping. He sat up. "You okay?" "Yeah. Just a dream." He climbed down and sat on my bed. "Want to talk about it?" "Not really." "Want me to stay?" I nodded. He lay beside me. Neither of us moved. I felt his breathing, steady and warm. He was close. Too close. But I didn't pull away. Rumors started. A friend of a friend saw us walking home late. Someone saw us at a cafe. "You guys, a thing?" a guy in our dorm asked. I laughed too loud. He's just a friend." Elijah heard. I saw it in his face. The hurt. But he didn't say anything. That night he was quiet. Didn't come back until late. When he did, he reeked of smoke and perfume. I hated it. But I still said nothing. I couldn't take it anymore. The lies. The weight of it all. We were walking back from class. Rain fell soft and slow. Elijah, wait. Turned. I lied. That day, when they asked, I panicked. He looked at me. Do you know how that felt? I do now. I'm sorry. What are you so afraid of, Ryan? Everything. What people will think. My mom. Myself. He nodded, then stepped closer. But what do you want? I couldn't answer. So I kissed him. It was clumsy. Desperate. He pulled back, breathless. About time, he whispered. It wasn't easy after that. People stared. Some stopped talking to me. My mom cried when I told her. Said she needed time. I gave it. But Elijah was steady. He held my hand in public. Waited when I hesitated. Told me love wasn't supposed to be something you hid. He taught me that being honest didn't mean being fearless, just brave enough to be seen. One night, I took him home. My mom cooked. We watched movies. He helped her with dishes. Later, she told me, he's good for you. I see it. I smiled for the first time in weeks. Now, we share a small apartment. He sings in the shower. I still code late at night. Sometimes I watch him sleep and wonder how I got so lucky. He thinks I'm brave. But really, I just followed my heart. Because love isn't about being fearless. It's about finally telling the truth. I love him. Always did. Thanks for listening to today's BL story. If it made your heart skip a beat, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Only here on BL Stories, where love knows no limits.